Oh, sorry, did somebody call me? Oh, are you talking to me? Oh, this is gonna be me all week. Oh, babe. No. No. Serious? You're joking. Are you okay? I need to check if I'm okay. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing, my lovies? Not only am I good, I also feel good. You know why? Because I look good, hun. I literally just laced up this bad boy all by myself. Now that we're in lockdown, well, we don't really know what's going on. Tier 1, tier 4, tier 9, tier whatever, tier, patch. I really don't know what's going on. And I'm done. You know, now that there's so much uncertainty about what we can do, where we can go, when we can go to the salon, or whether or not we stay at home, I've just taken matters into my own hands and I've done my hair once again. And what have we got here? Out here looking like one Nubian queen. Tonight I'm going to be talking to you about how to braid your hair, cornrow your hair all by yourself. This process was stressful, but can you not tell that it was all worth it in the end? I am proper gassing myself up. I mean, if I don't, who's going to do it?
Okay, hot stuff. Enough talking now. Let's get straight into how we're going to put our hair in cornrow. So I washed my hair earlier this morning and I left it to air dry. So it's gonna be tough. So before I start, I'm just gonna blow dry it just so that it's nice and soft and easy to plait. I'm also gonna oil it with some Dax to give it a bit of moisture. So let's get to it.
Right, okay, so now that I have blow dried my hair, I've put it into 3 parts. In here, one at the back, and I'm gonna start off with this. But before I do embark on this really rigorous task, I'm gonna treat myself to a super malt.
Are you sure you want to be doing that, hun?
Just because I need the treat. Right, look, I am in my happy place.
Are you?
Just like everybody else in the nation. We're all dealing with the fact that, you know, we can't go and see our loved ones.
Excuses.
We can't go and see our family members.
More excuses.
It's really sad. It's really painful.
Okay.
I'm sure this whole lockdown is all for a good cause. Hoping that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Still doesn't justify the super malt though.
A great year. Cheers. I'm gonna go dirty and drink it straight from the bottle.
No way. Feel sorry for your waistline.
Oof. I hate myself.
Whatcha?
Let's get into this.
Okay, so I use Hair Expression for my hair as my hair extension. Hair Expression is the go-to for cornrow if you want to do anything, any form of cornrow, and you want it to have a bit of length. I can't think of anything else to use apart from Hair Expression.
I'm gonna take out one like this. It's quite tiny, and that's because I am going to start off tiny. I'm going to start off using really tiny bits, and then I'm going to pick them up bit by bit and add it on. The reason why I do that is so that I can give it like a very neat tiny start, as opposed to like when it's big, chunky and bulky. First of all, your hair will fall out of that quickly and it would make it look rough quicker. But if you do it, that's what I've noticed about my hair anyway, if I do it tiny, then it normally comes out very neat, like a Ghana braid kind of look. So that's what I'm going to start off doing.
To prevent the hair extension from having a very sharp edge when it's all plaited and done, the best thing to do is to pick it out. So pick it out first before you actually do plait it on your head, because what tends to happen is when you're done, when you've plaited it to the end, it kind of has like a very sharp, bulky look, which stops it from locking in, and then that means it can actually come out by itself, maybe when you're sleeping or something. So the best bet is to kind of pick out the hair. This is what your normal hairdresser would do in a salon before your appointment or before they actually start your hair. They spend hours picking out the hair, but obviously I don't have that time. I don't have a luxury of time to do that, so I just tend to pick it whilst I'm doing the hair. So as you can see, I'm just stretching it out like that. As I stretch it out like that, it just pretty much just stretches just to give it like a jagged edge, you know. Don't quit your day job, hun.
Not those guys. Right, let's get to it because I have a long way to go.
So I'll give you a bit of history about my experience with going to salons. A lot of times I tend to do my hair myself, and that's because I'm still yet to find someone who can actually do my hair so well that I'm very happy with it. A lot of times I tend to just get home and still have to amend it, cut it. I just never ever get that satisfaction, and regardless of however much I pay, which is so annoying. So a lot of times I really do my hair myself. Right, I'm gonna start off with my edges. I know normally they say that, you know, always leave your edges out because if you plait it, it's gonna break and you're not gonna have any edges. Honey, I haven't had edges for ages. The little bits that are coming out, I will plait them actually. I mean, if you're blessed enough to have edges, by all means leave them out. But for me, I tend to just plait them away because I feel like it makes my face look neater. When I try to gel my hair, this hair just would not gel. It looks picky. I don't like it. So I plait it. And for me, that just gets all the hair off my face, and my face looks as fresh as a baby's butt, which is fine by me.
I take the one strand of hair extension, then I split it. I split it like this. I split it like this. It's tangled now, but as long as you stretch it out, it's fine. But once that's split,
Okay, so I just want you to have a look at this in slow-mo, because I feel like when it comes to knowing how to cornrow your hair yourself, a lot of the learning comes in your fingers. So you just have to kind of see how it's done, and then just kind of apply the same kind of motion on your head and just kind of move it backwards. I don't know if that makes sense, but just take a close look at the video.
I'll do it again.
One thing I've noticed about doing your hair yourself is you have to make sure that your arms are in the right positioning. If not, then it can be very frustrating. I think it's harder to kind of explain how to do your hair yourself. I think the best thing to do is to watch it, because it's all in the fingers. Watch it, stop it, rewind, watch it over and over and over again, and before you know it, you are actually doing it. It's so amazing, and once you know how to do it, the sky is your limit. I'm telling you, it's so easy. if you are doing this for the first time, using a long hair extension might be a bit stressful, so your best bet is to start off using a short one, because when the hair does tangle, it can be quite frustrating and it might not turn out as neat or as nice as you want it to. So start off with shorter hair extension first. If you familiarize yourself with it, you know how to do it well, then you can obviously then move on to a longer hair extension. Just keep adding on little bits and pieces. Yeah, this is a lot of hard work, honestly. No one said looking good was gonna come easy, but you know what, it's all gonna be worth it in the end. Nearly there, nearly done. Do you know what, this reminds me of when I'm in the salon and I go and braid my hair or put my hair in cornrows or wherever, and I know it's going to take a long time. The moment they do that first braid, I'm like, oh gosh, my butt is hurting already. But when you've been there for hours and hours and hours and they're doing that final braid, you're like, oh yes, thank goodness, that feeling. Oh
Right, okay, so now that we've finished, I have finished finally after like gazillion hours. I am mega tired and my fingers are, my bone feels so weak and I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger by tomorrow because my arms are all hurting. This is like a whole struggle, but so now I'm just gonna put...
Okay, just to do the final bits and bobs to give the hair a nice finish, it's time to put the hair in hot water. We'll put it in hot water just to kind of relax it and make it look neater. And you need really hot water and 2 face towels just to dry it off after. Depending on the kind of texture that you want the hair extension to have, your best bet is to stand up while you're putting the hair in hot water and then just kind of dip the hair in the water up and down, up and down. If you want it straight, dip it in up and down in a straight format just so that it can kind of hold that shape. But if you want it to be curly, you can plait the hair in a big bund and then put it in hot water and just kind of leave it in there for like 5 minutes. Once that's done, bring that out, dry it, and then take it out, loosen it, and then you will have that curly feel. But I'm not too keen on the curly feel all the way, so I've only just done the curly feel to the tip, but I normally just like it very nice and long and straight, my style. So if you look closely, you can see the difference between the left and the right side. There's a little bit more of you can see there's a relaxed look on the left side compared to the right side. That's the effect that the hot water has on the hair extensions. It gives it like a very synthetic look. Final bits, a bit of mousse to lock in all that moisture and shine and hold. That will keep it nice and neat for a while. Oi, who's this hottie? So I've added a bit of hair accessory to it just for a change. I'm still contemplating whether or not to keep it. I'm not too sure if I like it, but it's different and it's the festive season, so I could do with a bit of shine actually, a bit of glitter, a bit of light on my head as well, a bit of bling on my head as well. So voila for who no get bling bling. Yeah, I hope you like it.
I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to see you once again. Tell a friend, share this video with a friend, because trust me, you all are going to be so. Share, like, comment, ask questions. I really hope that this video has been able to help in any way, shape or form on how to cornrow your hair yourself.